Hi everyone, John here with the reaction video update to Pellegrini signing the 3-year deal worth up to £10 million a season. This is, as I said on Sunday when I called it, this is a great statement of intent by the club. I can't criticise them for doing this. Do I still stand by my statement where I said that we needed a younger, hungrier manager to take us forward? Absolutely. Pellegrini is 64 years old. There's nothing wrong with his appointment in any shape or form. I just think this is more of a medium-term appointment rather than a long-term appointment, but it's better than the names we were being battered around with. No disrespect to Rafa Benitez, but as I said in my video, why would he jump out of the pan and into the fire from coming from Newcastle to us? It's exactly the same run club, or at least it was. At least we thought it was. This is a statement just maybe could be proving otherwise. As I say, it's great. As I say, 64 years old. I can't comment on that. I mean, as I say, I've just covered it. So what I want to read to you is his statement that he came out with when he was released to the press, shall we say. But most of this is up, in fact all of it I think is up on the West Ham official website, but it makes interesting reading. For example, he starts off with saying, "I'm very happy because I returned to a league that for me, and I always say the same thing, is the best league in the world, and especially because I come here to West Ham. Every time I spoke with the owner, Mr. Sullivan, I always had the feeling that he wants me. I hope that next season we are going to play football that will delight the fans. I always play attacking football and we must try to reach the important targets in the season." Now that already to me brings a lot of confidence in the fact that, yes, okay, I get the impression that Sullivan has gone all out to smooth him. Does this make our relationship with the board better? Some will argue yes, some will argue no, because there's still a lot to be proven by the board. But I'll continue on with the statement. I am excited about this project. My mentality is always to have a winning mentality, and I will hope that I can repeat here what I did with all my previous clubs in Europe, where I have always arrived in European competition. Again, that's what we want. We want a manager that's going to push for the top 7 positions. So that's good. It's going to be. We've got the squad to do it. Let's be fair. You know, with a few more additions, I honestly think we could get it. We could get further in Europe. We'll at least get to the European qualifications with possibly a cup run, but we'll see. I continue. I'm digressing again, as I always do. I know that this league is very good and it is not easy to do it, but I think that working all together with the owners, the technical staff and the fans, we have an important power and can think about reaching important targets for the season. So basically saying what he said at the start of his statement. On meeting with the care chairman, every time you have a meeting, you have feelings about whether it is good or bad, and I had the meeting with him just talking about football and just talking about West Ham. We agreed on a lot of things he wants for this club in the way that I think a football club must be managed, so we have a lot of common ideas. So again, he schmoozed him left, right and centre. I think that West Ham has a very good team. We know that. Well, we know it's a good team. It's not. I wouldn't say it's a very good team, but he has to embellish a little bit. I know all of the players and I saw most of the games that were played last season. So potentially this conversation was going on. What I was talking with a few guys at work today. This was a conversation that had happened before Moyes came in. It's blatantly obvious. So I am sure that with the players we have in the squad and bringing in maybe 4 or 5 players in, you heard it here first, people, we are going to have a strong team. I'm blah, and then just stuff about David Sullivan put his 2 cents worth in, saying he is one of the world's most respected football coaches and we look forward to working with him. We have listened to fans who asked us to be ambitious. They've certainly delivered on that side. We hope they agree it is an exciting appointment. Fuck yeah, it is. I'm very excited about this. It is important that we appointed someone with knowledge and experience of the Premier League, who has already an understanding not only of the teams and the players we face, but of West Ham and our ambitions. I don't think Pellegrini is that well accustomed to the club. But anyway. Manuel brings a reputation for attacking football and gets the best out of his players. We believe he will attract new talent to the stadium as well as improving the current squad. Above all, he is a winner who knows what it takes to succeed at the highest level and is driven to continue that continue that success, not excess. Well, we have excess players, but that's another story. Manuel is the first West Ham United manager to have a Premier League title on his CV, and we believe that his experience, quality and proven record of taking teams forward quickly will ensure that he is successful here. That worries me. Manuel will shortly announce the names of the new staff he will bring in, and he will then get down to shaping the squad he wants. We wish him all the very best of luck. Now, as I say, what David Sullivan has said in that statement worries me. That they want a quick turnaround. It's not going to happen. I reckon we will probably finish maybe 11th or 12th next season. And then we can only develop on from there. I still stand by the fact that we needed a hungrier, younger manager. He's certainly hungry. There's no doubts about that. Yeah, he wants to prove himself in this league. And I can't really say much more than that, really, to be honest with you guys. I mean, I'm happy with this. Be interesting to see if we do get the 4 or 5 players that they're talking about. Personally, I called it in my post-match review, post-season review, that we would only spend between £60 and £1 million. It looks like, from what I'm reading, that there'd be 65 million plus whoever we sell. So we're looking at possibly 3 players coming in before a 1 out, 1 in scenario, which is always the West Ham way. So, but as I say, I'm really, really happy with this appointment. It's a great statement of intent. Can they follow up with their players, the players that we need to take us to the next level that Manuel Pellegrini is going to be demanding? Personally, I hope so. I'm sure you guys are hopeful on this as well. Let me know your comments on this. Are you happy with this appointment? Are you disappointed with this appointment? Did you want somebody younger? Did you want somebody that isn't going to be such a brass manager? Because apparently he is quite an arsehole behind closed doors. But at the end of the day, some of these players need a kick up the bollocks. I mean, let's have a look at Arnautovic is one of them. I reckon Pellegrini could actually lay into him if he's lazy for 5 seconds. You know, he's that sort of manager that we need. But so, for the 4 or 5 players that that Pellegrini has mentioned, what positions would you like those players to be in? What players would you like to bring in? As you know, we're linked with Yaya Toure, who's now a free agent, and that looks like that could easily happen. Look, we're also linked apparently with someone that Pellegrini used to manage at Malaga, who was the striker at West Brom. I think it's Rondon. I can't remember, but yeah. Anyway. Thanks for watching, guys. Please let me know your thoughts on this appointment. I'm really excited to see what's going to happen, and I'm also really excited to see what you feel on this as well. So even non-West Ham supporters, Paul, for example, Paul Hesketh, the Evertonian fan who I've been conversing with quite a lot. Paul, put your comments down, mate. Hamnoy, who's watching out in Thailand somewhere. I know you told me where you were, but I can't remember, mate. Again, just put your thoughts down in the comments. I want to get conversations going in the comments, guys. Just put your comments down. So thank you very much for watching. The usual spiel now. If you're new here and you like what I'm doing, please click the subscribe button. Please click the like button if you've enjoyed this video. If you do subscribe, please, or if you already have subscribed and haven't done this yet, please click the notification bell so you can see when videos are going up. And please also feel free to share this video with anybody that you feel will want to watch this who hasn't got an account yet. Adam, I'm looking at you. I hope you've signed up, mate. But as I say, thank you very much for watching, guys. I will be doing more videos as and when there's interesting and actually stuff that's actually worth talking about, stories coming out. At the moment, there's nothing. I mean, as I say, Yaya Toure, I can't see it. But anyway, thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you guys again soon. One last thing. Come on, you Irons. Great times ahead.